Here's all the things I meal prep to make my life a little bit easier as a family of four. I'm also building up my freezer stash this week, so I am going to be in the kitchen all day. So I got up a little bit earlier so I can get a few things done before church, and of course I had to start with my turkey bacon. I put it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes on 350 and it comes out perfectly every single time. The first thing I'm adding to my freezer stash are these banana nut muffins. And when I know I'm about to do a large bake, I usually make dry mix bags where I put all the dry ingredients together so the day of I don't have to worry about all the measuring. It just saves me so much time, and I actually got the idea from just shopping at the grocery store. I would go down the baking aisle and see the box of muffins, the box of pancakes, and figure I can do the same thing at home. And the muffins, they came out perfect. They're great for breakfast time or even like a midday snack. Now I'm moving on to my high protein cinnamon raisin bagels. But instead of forming individual bagels, I decided to put it in a bread pan and bake it like a loaf of bread, and I just sliced it into 8 separate slices. It's also easy to freeze and reheat as well. Now moving on to my delicious strawberries and cream cinnamon rolls. It is cinnamon roll season in my house, so every week I am making a different flavor of cinnamon rolls because they are just so addictive. Now this recipe is so easy. The most important part is just taking your time with the dough to make sure it's soft and bouncy, and then making your own berry jam is just so good. I never feel the need to ever go to the store and buy the store-bought jam ever again. Now once I roll them up nice and tight, I use my baker's twine to separate them, and I make them into 12 uneven rolls. Now let them rise for an hour and then bake them in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes, and they came out perfectly golden brown. Now I'm adding my strawberry cream cheese icing on top, and they are just so good. Now I told myself I was never making this Cocoa Puff cereal again because it is so labor intensive, but my son ended up being obsessed with this cereal, so here I am doing all this hard work again just for him to eat it in a week. And then of course I have to make the family's favorite, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, and it's super easy to make. I'm trying to figure out how I can make the Cocoa Puff one just as easy, because it just takes me so much time. Now by this time I was exhausted, and I told you guys I am really working on delegating, so I asked my husband to take over, and of course he popped open that grill and put all the meats on there and saved us both so much time. And for this Sunday's dinner, the kids actually wanted burgers and fries, so he actually cut up and fried the fries for the family, which was nice too. But here's everything that we made to make our life a little bit easier as a family of four, as well as a few things we made to help build up our freezer stash.